In this video, we're going to use substitution to find an indefinite integral with trigonometric functions. It says evaluate the indefinite integral given below. And they give you the integral of sine 3x divided by cosine squared 3x dx. Now, we're going to have to pick a u value so we can use substitution here. And sometimes it's hard to figure out which u value you want to pick. I think a lot of people would try to use 3x here, but the issue that you get if you say u equals 3x is that you don't cancel out one of these trig functions. And when you take the integral, you need to have the same trig function. So I'm going to actually pick the inside function for cosine squared 3x. So I'm going to say that u is equal to cosine x, or cosine 3x. And the reason I do that is I know the derivative, or the antiderivative of cosine 3x is going to be a sine 3x, which will cancel the numerator. So I say u equals cosine 3x. I rewrite this as equal to root sine 3x over, this would be u squared dx. And then out here, I'm going to say u equals cosine 3x. I'm going to take the derivative. So derivative of u, and then the derivative of cosine 3x. When I do the derivative of u, I get du over dx is equal to, I think I said earlier that I wanted the antiderivative would give me sine. That is true, the antiderivative gives you sine, but I should have said derivative, it gives me sine. Because I'm doing the derivative of cosine 3x, that's going to be a chain rule. So derivative of cosine is negative sine 3x times the derivative of 3x. So I get du over dx is equal to derivative of 3x is 3, so I get negative 3 sine 3x. Now it's multiplied by dx on each side, so I get du equals negative 3 sine x, or sine 3x dx. Divide by negative 3 sine 3x, so we get du over negative 3 sine of 3x is equal to dx. Then let's resubstitute this in. So I'm going to take this piece and resubstitute it in right here for dx, and I get integral sine 3x over u squared times, this would be du over negative 3 sine 3x. And you can see that the sine 3x is going to cancel with the numerator. So I end up with, I'm going to get integral, bring the negative 3 to the front, I get negative 1/3. And this is still u squared on the bottom, but I'm going to need to bring that up. So I'm going to say u to the negative 2. So I'm just bringing this negative 1/3 to the front, and then u squared I'm bringing into the numerator here, du. And I do that so I can now take the antiderivative here. I get negative 1/3. Add 1 to this, that'd be u to the negative 1 over negative 1 plus c. So I will get equal, this will be multiplied by negative 1 here, I get positive 1/3. And then substitute u, which would be cosine 3x to the negative 1 plus c. I'm going to rewrite that as 1 over 3 cosine 3x plus c. And there's our solution to our indefinite integral.